Hi, guys. Every one of us comes up to forks in the road during our lifetime. Some of us choose the right path, some of us choose the wrong path. Today, we're going to hear about a couple that definitely chose the wrong path and they should have done things the right way. But here's the problem: when it comes to winning the lottery, there is no right way because the game is stacked against you. Tell me your thoughts on this one, and if you don't mind, please hit the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up button and hit the notification so you'll know the next time a show comes on.
Do you know where you bought the ticket?
I don't remember. I went to every single place. I went like 5 million places in Defuniak and Freeport. I don't even remember. I had like a whole bunch of them with me.
Do you play a lot of tickets?
Sometimes, yeah.
So
Occasionally.
You ever had any big wins?
Not big. I mean, the only one I've ever won myself was like $100.
That's pretty good.
I mean, like, so it's kind of cool. But me myself, no.
So how much do you think this ticket is for?
I believe it's over $1 million and something.
Did you play the ticket?
I did.
Oh, cool.
I did.
So were you happy when you thought it won?
It doesn't really seem real. I was happy. I'm like, but am I gonna count my blessings? Because this kind of stuff doesn't happen to me.
Correct. Right. It's very, very unusual, but it's a good win if you can get it, right?
I mean, it would be great help. I'm trying to pin through it.
So where did that happen? Where were you exactly when you said, hey, look, this ticket's a win?
My house.
So you're at your house, played the ticket.
Yeah.
Did you go scan it anywhere that you saw?
I have tried to scan it like 3 different places,
Right.
and they were all like, it doesn't scan, it doesn't scan, it doesn't scan. So I was like, okay, well, what do I do? And I was like, there's gotta be a way. So they told me to come here.
A staff member, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay.
I called up here and they're like, yeah, bring it in. And then we came up here and said, okay, fill out your paperwork.
Does anyone else have a claim to this ticket?
I'm gonna share it. We're gonna split it half and half.
Is that the guy out front?
Mm-hmm.
What is his name?
Dakota.
When you came here, was the other day, it's first, I assume, right?
Yes.
They had you fill out some paperwork.
Yes, I filled out multiple papers.
Okay. So if I show you a document that has your signature, will you confirm if it is or is not your signature?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you. And there's a second document that they ask you to fill out, voluntary. It's called a security affidavit. Down on the back. Is that your signature? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was like, where is it at?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes. That's not even my name.
Right. And so you have the ticket right here. This is the ticket. I'm not going to let you touch it, but does it look like it?
Yes.
Is that your name on the back there?
Yes, it is.
Did you put your name on it?
I did.
Okay.
In the
Where?
office here.
Here?
Yes.
Okay.
God, how scary. The first thing he said that kind of freaked me out was he said, is this your signature? And is this your picture? And is this your signature on the back of this ticket? She literally walked herself into trouble.
So let me ask you, how did the ticket get ripped?
Okay, so it was in my car, and I guess it had fallen out, and I didn't realize when I got out, and it was in the rain, and I seen it the next day, and I was like, oh my God. And I tried to scratch it before it was dry, and it just was falling apart. And so I was like, oh my God, let me tape it so it doesn't fall apart anymore. So
did you tape it like
I did.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh my God. I just didn't want it to get more ruined than it was. As I was scratching, it was winning, and I was like, no.
Well, I can understand that part for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
So this ticket, so I ran this ticket.
Okay.
Right? And it originated at Winn-Dixie in Defuniak Springs.
Yeah, that sounds about it.
Is that possible?
It's right by my house.
Okay.
Very possible.
Okay, so real quick before we go on to part 2, she purchases a ticket. She said that she scratched it at home. All of a sudden, we find out that the ticket has been ripped into and then taped back together. And yes, this is her signature. So apparently, there's nobody in on this but her and the guy in the hallway, who I believe is the other half of the couple they belong to.
See that.
And why this game? Do you like this game?
I just randomly picked it
I got you. Right.
because I never get like I usually get the cheaper ones. You know,
How much was that ticket?
$50.
Dang it, down.
I know. I was like, I'm gonna give this one a chance.
Did you buy it? Do you remember if you bought it with your debit card?
No, I didn't. I bought it with cash.
Okay. Did you put the ticket, so after it was ripped, did you put it back together like this? Or did somebody else?
No, I did all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And I was like, oh wait, maybe I shouldn't do that. I was like, I might mess it up. But I was like, I can't take it off now. Oh well.
Yeah, I got you.
That's what it is.
Did you do any other changes to the ticket?
No.
I noticed at the top, it's a little high, meaning that somebody cut part of this off.
Oh, I was trying to take the tape off because I thought it was gonna like to sign it and stuff, and I was attempting to see what it would do. And I decided that was a bad idea.
Okay. It is a pretty bad idea.
Yeah. So I was like, let me not ruin that. Let me stop now.
So I get the feeling like she's in a police interrogation, but I have a feeling that it's not in the police office. I have a feeling she went down to the lottery office and she's talking with people there. So I don't even think she's registered the fact that they're on to her and that she's in trouble. But let's see.
And did anyone else help you? Like if I check the fingerprints underneath this tape, is there
Go for
anyone else's fingerprints on there?
I mean, his might be on it. I mean, as far as I know. Who
So-
knows?
So obviously,
Dog prints.
your dog prints?
I hope
I hope
not.
not. I hope
I hope not too.
Okay. So it might be your friends out here.
I mean, his fingerprints may be on it.
Did he put any tape on here?
No, I did all of it.
What's your relationship to him?
He's my boyfriend.
Boyfriend. How long have y'all been
A
together?
year and some.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story is don't ever let your daughters date some dude named Dakota, or stuff like this is going to happen shortly thereafter. Happens all the time.
So when you initially played, if you bought more than one from that one big stick, when you
I
initially
feel like I did. And I didn't even bring them. I had like 2 or 3 of them with me. I brought them when I filled out the paperwork, but
Would they be in your car?
no, they're at the house. And they were just not winning at all. But
Gotcha.
yeah, I should have brought them.
Yeah.
I thought about bringing them.
So the reason we're here is the ticket. The problem with the ticket is there's security controls inside the ticket,
Okay.
and what the security controls tell me, and also what the ticket number tells me is this is 2 separate tickets taped together.
Is it?
Right. And what it actually is a non-winning ticket
Go figure.
made into.
See, here's where I think is her biggest mistake. If she really thought that she won slightly over $1 million and that she did everything legit, she wouldn't be saying, go figure, that's too bad. Bum, 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 bum. No, she'd be pissed because wouldn't you be upset that you literally just thought you won $1 million and didn't? So at this point, she knows that they're on to her and she's trying to play it cool. Let's see if she slowly starts to break.
To $1 million ticket.
What?
Now, I'll tell you how you can see that. Right?
They don't go together?
No. Right here, this is the ticket number. See that number is 019?
That's a 088.
Oh, I'm sorry, 018.
Yeah.
Right? If you look at the bottom, this is the ticket number.
That's what I was wondering. And I was like, why does that not match?
Right.
Because
And
you're
I
a
was like, I
cheater.
thought that's what it meant if you win.
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So did you take this together
I-
after you saw that?
Yeah, after I saw that it was winning, but then I saw the number, I was looking at the numbers and I was like, those don't match, huh? That's odd.
Duh.
Did you tell anyone at the front, like, why is this so weird? Why wouldn't you?
No, I didn't even think about that.
So when it was weird, you just went there?
I just thought it was, that's what a winning ticket was like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you play a lot.
I mean, not a lot, no, but I play somewhat.
Well, if you buy more than me, probably, because you say you're buying a few of the bunch.
Yeah, I mean, every now and again, yeah. You know, I
Obviously-
have a little bit of money, I'll pay for a couple.
Okay, so that's a moderate
Yeah,
player, I
yeah.
guess. I'm thinking moderate players kind of understand the games they play. You know, like win or lose.
Sometimes I don't. I just be scratching them. But I mean, I was like reading the directions and everything. I thought I was doing it right.
Right.
Apparently, there was more to it than I don't know about.
Well, let me ask you about the back part. So you see on the back part right here, where the weights stay together? See how the words don't even match up? Did you notice that?
I did not. They do, though. Installments and installments. I just didn't taste it right. It does if you. But no.
Real quick, she admitted to buying the ticket. She admitted to scratching it off at home. And now, because she's the only one that's touched it, other than her and her boyfriend named Dakota in the hall, she's pretty much admitted to doing this.
No, I did not know. But to me, it matches up.
It actually does. It's from the ribs are different.
I mean, and to me, it looks like it.
I got you. I got you.
I don't want to see how it looks different. but-
So the ticket's problematic for you. And the reason why it's problematic is because you signed some document that said this ticket's fine under penalty of perjury and under penalty of fraud.
Right.
The ticket's not altered, ticket's not.
I just stuck it back together. I didn't know.
Well, you have to understand the position we're in. You're saying you honestly did that.
I did. I mean,
But-
I just stuck it back together. I thought they went together.
So what's the probability of 2 tickets getting ripped?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. When I lie, sometimes I forget that I'm going to have to answer some questions. Oh my goodness, this lady made a mega mistake. Mega millions.
So we have a laboratory in Tallahassee. That's where I'm from.
Okay.
And we take the tickets apart, and this
I
is
Do you guys think she's in some major hot water? I always think it's crazy that people come up with these crazy ideas. Hey, what if we cut this lottery ticket in two? Well, you know that they scan the bottom, and if you scan the bottom of it, it's probably going to say it's not a winner right off the get-go. She even admitted to going to 2 or 3 places to scan it and that it didn't win. That was probably another one of her lies, though.
I'm not understanding because I don't see how. I don't know how it doesn't
Sure.
go together. There's no way.
So we have a laboratory in Tallahassee. That's where I'm from.
Okay.
And we take the tickets apart, and
I'm not understanding because I don't see how it would.
this is 100%, 2 different tickets.
I mean, I see what you're saying
I'm
with the
asking
numbers.
you.
I'm getting that, but I'm not understanding how that's crazy.
I'm asking you that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how that it could be 2 different tickets, but I see what you're saying about the numbers.
Right.
I do.
Well, I'm not trying to trick you with any falsehood. This is actually 2 different
That's
tickets,
crazy.
100%.
I don't remember it. My brain is all in the trauma. I don't remember everything.
Wouldn't this be sad if her and her boyfriend had some sort of coworker that actually pasted these things together? And then imagine this, imagine it's $1 million ticket and your friendly coworker comes up to you and says, "Hey, I have trouble with the IRS. For whatever reason, I can't take my ticket down there and get the money. How about you give me $1,000 and I'll let you have this $1 million ticket?" If you guys can picture something like that happening to this woman and she's actually the fool in all this, maybe let me know down below.
I mean, I wasn't expecting to be interrogated,
Sure.
but not necessarily it's trauma.
Gotcha.
It will be.
Comfortable talking about this? Tell us the truth.
I mean, yeah, I don't feel intimidated or anything.
You don't need a
I'm
lawyer?
just, like,
Okay.
Kind of shocked
Well, we just want to get down to the bottom.
and confused because it's not about the money to me at all. I would never do anything like that. I walked away from making like 40 grand a month, and my divorce. I just walked away. Yeah, it helps, but I could care less about money. What do you?
So now she's trying to throw in the propaganda and the excuses, right? This is her roundabout way of saying she's the angel, which we already know. She's a liar.
Do for work now?
I'm a hairstylist.
Okay. In Niceville, Definiak?
Well, I was working in Destin, and I just didn't like the vibe. It just didn't feel safe. So now I'm kind of like in between, looking for a new salon to work at, or I was going to open one. But
With the money?
yeah,
Sorry about that.
I mean,
Not
it's
like that. I'm
fine.
just saying that sucks.
You can't count on anything,
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
it's what it is. But
have you ever filled out a check before?
filled out a check,
Yeah, or got a check?
like written one. Yeah,
What about a paycheck? You got a paycheck before, right?
yeah.
So, if you imagine if somebody mistakenly put 2 pieces of 2 different checks together,
I can see that
changed
looking
the number.
really bad. Yes.
Right.
Intentionally,
So
I
today-
understand that people intentionally do that.
Right.
I would never intentionally do that. I know that's not allowed. You don't do that.
Okay.
That I know that it's not okay.
Okay.
I would not ever intentionally.
It's almost the same.
Like that is not okay. The way I did it was like, oh, it's the same as cash. Like they'll still take a $5 bill if it's
Sure.
if you put it back together.
If it's the same bill.
That's where her thought came from. How many times have we ripped a $1 or $5 bill and then we tape it together because you're allowed to, and you take that damaged bill down to the bank and they'll actually give you a crisp $5 bill and take that in, right? She mistakenly thought that that's how lottery tickets worked, which seems really silly. I think somebody probably fooled her into taking this lottery ticket down there and getting cash for it.
See, I didn't know that was a thing. I just thought they still take money if it's because that's happened to me too. That's all I thought.
Okay.
I would never do anything like that.
So,
I know that's wrong. I would
So if this is similar, could that be wrong too?
Similar to what?
To putting two checks together to make one?
I can see where you guys are coming from.
Yeah, I can
see
too.
where it looks bad.
Right.
It looks
I can
very
see your
bad.
side.
Thank you.
I mean, like, I honestly would never do that. Ever.
But you
I know
did.
that's wrong.
Past tense.
So whenever we sat down, just for my safety, your safety, and all that, I had looked in your purse and everything. I noticed you had a medical marijuana card. Nothing wrong with that. No judgment, no nothing.
It's expired.
Do you do any kind of drugs other than that?
I take my medicine I'm prescribed.
What is that? If you don't mind me
I take
asking.
6 different medications.
I mean, is it anything that would make you
It's
maybe
like
not think straight,
it's not
or?
anything like that. It's not anything crazy.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying
It's like
like,
the antidepressant.
but anything that might
alter
your judgment, might make you think funny.
Might make you lie like a son of a beep.
So what I mean by the question I'm asking, you have two pieces of paper like this.
Right.
Okay.
And if it's
Would
paper
your
and paper,
would your medication, anything you take or partake in,
it would make a difference on.
but would it? That's what I'm asking you. Would it alter your brain in any way to make you think that this right here was a good match?
I mean, I would think the same way. Like if it matched up and it lined up, I'd be like, that's not the right size of a piece of paper.
Right.
Like, but if it really like the first what happened
Right,
before,
yeah.
like
Well, let me ask you.
that's like it. I thought it really did line up.
Compare that, what she just talked about, right?
Right.
This one is taped together. It's not the right size of a lottery ticket.
I did not realize that.
Right?
I did not know that.
Somebody cut the top.
I did cut the tape.
Well, but you can imagine. Look at this barcode.
Right.
The distance.
I thought that's how it came off the roll because look on the bottom.
The
See, I
distance
don't
on the
know that.
barcode is higher.
I did
Right.
not know that.
Okay. Did you cut that top?
I did cut the top of the tape.
Okay.
So apparently she cut at the top where the barcode is. I'm thinking the barcode would be down at the bottom, but either way, why are you cutting a ticket when it ripped down the middle? It seems really weird. Obviously, she knows she's caught. This is where it goes back to some people can never come clean until it's too late.
So that's different. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. I do. But that's.
Did you do that to make it look like the right size?
No, I did it just to try to see what I was trying. I was like, I shouldn't have taped it. And I was like, oh, I need to get the tape off. And I was like, this is not a good idea. And I was like, this is altering it. So I was like, no. And I was like, what do I do? And so I was like, I just shot on my head.
You just did it.
Like, I just left it on there, and I was like, it's on there, it's already on there. I didn't think I was altering it. I didn't intentionally do that.
Well, the weird thing is,
Trying to save
all the
it.
other tickets that we look at throughout the year, maybe 5,000. I probably look at 5,000.
I mean, I understand that.
Not one has lamination or all.
No, I know, and I was like, right after, and he was like, you shouldn't have put the tape on it. And I was like, you're probably right. And I was like, trying to take it off. And I was like, this is a bad idea too. Now I'm really altering it if I take it off. Then I'm like defacing it, right?
Yeah.
So then I was like, no, not doing that.
So here's the big question. I hear what you're saying. So the point where the tape's on there,
Yeah, I did that.
why
I
didn't
did
why
that.
didn't you why didn't you just say let's just stop? Let's just not turn this in.
Well, I didn't, and I thought it was real. Like, I thought it was, everything was legit. Like, I was just saving it.
Because Lakota is so handsome and good looking, and when he tells me what to do, I don't question him. I just do it. Ladies, if there's a Dakota in your life, get rid of him now before you're this lady. So let's stop there, guys. The moral of the story is you come to a fork in the road. Don't choose the wrong fork. It'll lead to paths like this lady finds herself at, right? What you want to do is you want to make good decisions. Save your money, invest your money, do something smart with your money so one day you're not in a lottery office trying to scam the state that you live in. With that being said, I hope you guys come and visit us next time when we hopefully have another great video to share with you. Thank you guys for coming. Please hit subscribe.